Hi, my name is Cari,
And I wanted to begin today by telling you something about my work. I was with a friend in the car the other day, a new friend, and she asked me what my weekly classes were like, the meditation classes. And I told her that because it comes through me, I really don't know until everybody who's present finds out. We all find out at the same time. So I just show up, and then the energy of the group in the room is really what draws out of me the information that comes through and the meditations that form around the energy of the people in the room. One thing that I've noticed is that whatever has been up for me during the week is the kind of thing that tends to be what I'm talking about, because there's an astrological energy or whatever of the whole area, the whole world, and many people are going through similar things to what I'm going through. And often people in the room will say, oh, I had this question, but you answered it. You talked exactly about what I wanted you to talk about. So, I didn't really know. I just talked about what was up for me. So I was telling her a story. I said, well, for instance, if I was giving a class tonight, I would talk about what has been up for me, which is that I lent a friend some money, thinking that that was a short-term loan and I would get it back within 2-3 months. And the friend wrote up some paperwork, a loan paper, and then had it notarized and then gave me the papers when it was all done. And I saw that it said it was for a whole year and at no interest. Well, I felt very much not consulted and not taken into account, and all my stuff came up, and I just kept sitting with the emotions and sitting with the emotions and sitting with the emotions. I didn't know what to do about it because I didn't want to make a big deal about it. But all I could think about was if I'd had that money with this other money that I have invested, it would be earning 6%. Because that same morning I had invested some money at an average of 6%. So I just kept thinking, well, it's actually costing me money to have lent them this sum of money. So I just kept sitting with the emotions. I didn't analyze it, and I just kept feeling them. I just kept feeling the emotion and feeling the emotion. And then the whole thing broke open for me as I sat with it. And I realized that if I just held it a little differently, because I also have some money in a savings account earning 1%. So if I just held that I had taken that money from the savings account at 1% instead of from my investment at 6%, then the whole thing was fine. It's like, I don't mind missing my 1%. It's like nothing anyway. And so the solution to my problem didn't come from my mind. It came from being present with the emotions of the situation and not pushing them away, not trying to make them better, not trying to fix it. And I just was present with it. And so if I were teaching a class tonight, I would be talking about that. And then we would be doing a meditation. A meditation would form, like I said, around the energy in the room, taking into account each person. And in that meditation, it would be a guided visualization. I would draw each person into their center. So somehow I have been gifted in a way to help others to get deeper into their center. So we would all drop into our center at this very deep level, going into theta. And when your brain goes down into theta, you're able to make change in your life that you're not able to make from the other brain waves. So from the theta position, I would then be asking each person to think about a situation in their life that they would like to move through. And we would, in that meditation, be being present with the emotions that come up. And the power of the group energy would help each person to move through it, and an energy comes through me while I'm leading the meditation that also helps each person in the room in their own process. So it's a very magical thing that takes place. And I feel so blessed to be able to pass this on to you, and I hope that you will join us in one of the weekly meditations, Or a similar dynamic takes place when we do a phone session or an in-person session. So similar things take place where the energies come through me to help you in your process. You do the work, but we give you the boost. So I hope that helps you get an idea of what it would be like to work with me.